Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you, I've been a bit busy, yeah, I've been arting, mostly doing um, journal pages. Um, I am in the midst of also sewing as well too, but nothing finished, so when I do finish them I will show you what's going on. Um, and organizing on what I do want to do in the future, because as people who follow me know that I'm going to become a grandmother. So and I do also patchwork. So I want to do a couple of blankets for the baby. Just waiting. I'm doing a neutral one right now, but just basically waiting to hear what it is, and then um, you know do them, or pink or blue or whatever. So the journal pages that I've done, this you've seen some of the pages in here already, but I'll just go through them really quickly for now. This one I had shown before. This is I shown before as well too. This is a Mike Deakins challenge, and I started putting up my pins here, my feathers on the pages. I have a video on these. And okay, so this isn't really complete. I do this, you guys. I'll do a background and just, stop there and go on after. And I'll show you what else I've been doing as well too, where I can be more organized to prepare a journal page, or, I'll talk about that after anyways. This was done with fabric. I had shown it before as well too. This is a new one. This is the stamps that I got from Nicoletta Zanella, I think. Zanelli or Zanella. I can't remember. She's an Italian girl that does videos on YouTube, and the channel's actually called Nicoletta Zanelli. And she's actually the one that designed these stamps for Stampendous, and I wanted to try out this page. So yeah, it just came out. And here actually, I'm kind of experimenting on coloring and things like that too as well. So where because I don't really know, I'm not really good at coloring things and staying into the lines and things like that, but it did come out okay. And these are all her stamps: the flowers, the mushrooms, her, and there are more stamps as well too. I show it in a haul that I did. This is also Mike Deakins challenge as well too. This is a Mike Deakins channel challenge as well too. I think it was August. I never got to finishing it because I had a problem with putting a coloring book object. So I did find this today, and I didn't even think, just stamp something and put it under there and color it. So there's still a few passages to do on this page, so this is also incomplete. Show it to you up front. Let me see if I can get this just a touch closer. I don't want to. How's that? Yeah, no, that's okay. This one is a new one that I did. This one is I was playing around with napkins because I've been organizing so much. Like, I put all my napkins in Ziploc bags, category like flowers and plants, and Christmas and Halloween, and fruits and vegetables, and I divided them all in. I don't have a lot. I just filled up a little container full. But now that they're organized, I can find them right away. And the next thing I have to do is my tissue paper as well too. So yeah, I did this, and what inspired me to do this page was this angel here and this tag right here. We're on a bottle that my husband sometimes buys wine here that's actually in a plastic bottle. And this was a tag that was on it. They put their publicity on this plastic. It was just like a plastic water bottle. That's what it exactly was. And they put this label. Yeah, that's what it's called, label. So that's what inspired me to do this page. And so I continued on. What's that? Pinching me. I continued on, and I found this napkin with grapes, and actually over it, I went over it with some silks as well too. Like, I got this purple color of silks. They were already purple, and I went over it and I highlighted it a bit. I'm learning. I'm not. And then what did I put here? This is part of a napkin that had something on it. I can't remember. But yeah, it was part of a napkin actually. And this was part of a napkin too. These grapes under here. So that's another page that I did. This is one that I'm preparing. See, this is what I mean. I'll start something and then like I'll just leave it for now and then go back on it. No, in no hurry. And this is the one I did today. Actually, I was chit-chatting with Nina on Facebook because she finally got it right. She made me laugh. She finally got it right, the crackle effect, where she got her idea to do this crackle effect was Cat Hand's, mixed media morsels. So, and this is a page of Cat Hand's mixed media morsels. So she finally got it right and she put up a video. It's a short video, but all of a sudden something happens and you can't hear it and you can't see it and it's making a big loud noise. So I messaged her right away because I think I was the first one to see the video. I caught it just as it came up. And I told her, and I was telling her, I said, I'm actually doing the crackle effect right now, and I have this crackle medium from Plaid. I'll tell you how old this crackle medium is. Okay, you see that, you guys? That's the sign of lire, and that was 20 milliliter. Okay, our old money. So our old money, we converted in 2001. This is how long I've had it. And no, actually, I've had it longer than that because I had it already a few years back. And yeah, look at how much is in there still. I have used 3 of these bottles because my cousin sent me 2 of these bottles, 2 of these big bottles once upon a time, because I did furniture for somebody and I did it in crackle. So, and I had told Cat Hand that because she used glue, I think. I don't think she had a crackle medium. And then Nina she ordered a crackle medium and did it with the crackle medium. But yeah, the trick is, you guys, is to do the first coat. Put this on. Do not shake the bottle. You don't want air bubbles. Put this on, a fairly thick coat. And when it's just like you're touching it and it's kind of sticky, it can't be too wet because it's not going to work. It has to be kind of sticky. So it's almost dry, but it's still sticky touching it. Then you put on your paint. But what you do, and Al John explained it very well. She did a video on it too. You put the paint on one side on top and just bring it all the way down, in doing less strokes possible with your brush, because the more you're going to put the more you're going to stroke your brush on it, the bigger the cracks are going to be. The less you touch it, the less you play around with your paint on spreading it, you're going to get nice little tiny crackles. So I hadn't done this for a long time, and I had to go at it as well too. Now mine didn't all come out all that great with the tiny little crackles, and it is kind of difficult, you guys. It's not an easy thing to do. So it's kind of playing with it and finding out, the amount of paint you need and the amount of, but yeah, this is my crackle the way it came out, and it came out fairly good. And then I painted on these little flowers here, and that was about it. And I always put underneath, oh my God, these, whatchamacallits, mosquitoes, they're bugging me. And I put on one of my feathers here too. I got to start using these things that I make. And this is another page that I was preparing as well too. I just put on some tissue paper, some modeling paste, and then I was trying out these chalks. These are watercolor chalks, which I bought. They're very inexpensive. I bought at a store that we have here in Italy, actually in Europe. It's called Lidl, and it's actually a food store, but every week they have a special thing. When they have artist weeks, I run because you can get canvases at a really good price, brushes, even paints, paper. They'll have a scrapbooking week, and they have paper, they have stamps, it's not a very big, like what I've seen is they repeat their things as well too. Like if they had the scrapbooking week last year 2 times throughout the whole year, the second time I went, it was almost the exact same things. So once you have them. And I got lots of paper, lots of beautiful paper from them too as well. So this is one of my journals. And you guys, I'm getting too many journals and I'm kind of getting confused. And then, oh, like they're really at me tonight, huh? They usually don't touch me, the mosquitoes. Then my other journal is, where is it? Here it is. Okay. Oh dear. Is this big one here where I got this idea from Artsology. She had started, that's where I saw it, and where they get an old book, and this girl, Little Link, I think she's called, her channel. She starts pasting things to books, and then we'll go back and decorate it, but in a beautiful way. I'm going to put the camera back out again because it's a bigger book. And so I got this animal book that I had. This actually came from my uncle's estate. They sent over Italy a whole bunch of books when he died because he was a book lover. And my nephew gave me this because he had gone to pick everything up. It's actually in English too. My kids never read it or anything, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to be using it. So this is something that I just started and I don't like, so I'm going to cover it up with gesso. It's too bright for me. It's too bright for my taste. These, you guys, I've shown you these already. This is the Lady in the Fan. It's Clinton, something Clint, the artist. He did the Golden Lady, and there's a movie about it, and it's really, 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 really good. And I fell in love with this artist because of the times he was back then. He did this really cool kind of abstract paintings. You got to see the painting of the Golden Lady. It's gorgeous. The background is beautiful. It's just beautiful. And in fact, I would like to try doing the background that he did just as a background piece. It's just beautiful. And it was like the Golden Lady was like the Mona Lisa of Austria, but apparently I think it's in New York now. But that's what the movie explains, the whole story about this lady. This is another one that you guys have seen. This is a page that I started. It's really funny because see these things here? These things that are, these kind of like arrow things. These are from, let me see if I have the box here still. Oh, I do. These are from this. This is, you know, little sockets that you buy to perfume your cupboards, your closets, and your drawers, and it has these little hooks that you have to push into the bag and then hang them up. Because I'm not hanging them, I had all these little hooks and I just pasted them here. And I think this paint, oh, you know what this is? This paint is beautiful paint. It's just simply gorgeous, and I have to insist on keep on using it. So who is part of the Deco Art helping the artist thing and got all these paints or you know, to what are they called? A second, let me get them because I can't even remember what they're called. Oh, they're really cool. There's something like those golden paints that everybody uses, but yeah, it would be these here. Gorgeous paints. Like, I love the colors and things like that. I had used them before, but I had never noticed that they were, maybe because I used them with something else. This is one that's still incomplete. Don't know what to do with it. This I kind of started doodling on it. I had shown you this before, and also this. Sorry that you guys are seeing the same ones. This is a new one. So I found this publicity, and she's holding olive oil, and I love this. I love this. It's obviously, I think, from a famous painter. I'm not sure. Don't put my word to it, but it looks like it. It looks like somebody would have painted this lady once upon a time. So, and I put Italy's Best olive oil, and I did it in different types of fonts, which I'm going to show you what I've been doing now. You know, it has to do with the letters. And then I had this napkin, which had these fruits and things. This is another napkin here, the olives. This might not be finished yet. I'm not sure. But yeah, this was fun to do too. This one you guys have seen. I'm just going over it with color once in a while, or, you know, if I have extra paint, because still don't know what to do with these pages. This one you guys have seen. Look, I got letters in here. This one you guys have seen. And where are we here? This, let me take this out. There we go. This instead, and I have lots more, is a work of art by my son, Valentino. Here, let me show it to you this way. He's even got it signed down here. In fact, I was trying to cut this page in a way that I could leave the whole name here. And these are just strips that I cut from the sides because it was too long, and I added here to the thing. Now, I'm not going to do anything with this page. This is staying the way it is. My son did it, and you know, probably did it in, you know, elementary school or something like that. It's mosaic. It came out nice. I like it. And there's more. I got to go through my kids' stuff, because if I want to, I don't know if they're interested in, but I wouldn't mind doing something like this for them, to put all their artwork and, I don't know, their first pages of their very first workbooks, because I have them all saved. Not all of them, because years ago I started to, you know, select which ones to keep and which ones not to keep. So, but yeah, I would like to do something like this for them. This is a page that I prepared. I don't know what to do with it yet. It was just a beautiful paper, a very fine paper. And I just, you know, did the whole 2-page spread. So there will be something being done there. And then I wanted to ask you guys, these are just things that I put in the book that look interesting, that I might be using. I wanted to ask you guys exactly, what do you think of this picture? I want to use it, but I want to make sure. And it's a pity that this writing here, but it's Spirito Ecnico, it's ethnic spirit. But what I would like to know is, because when I do the page, I would like to write maybe the country. It looks like something that would come from, I don't know. Help me out on this, you guys. I was thinking Peru, Colombia. Somebody had told me Egypt, but no, I don't see Egypt at all in here. So if anybody knows these type of costumes, where they wear them, let me know, because the next page that I do, the page that I do use him on, I do want to write the country he's from and everything. I love this picture. It's beautiful. So that's all about this. Then, let me get these out of the way. Then I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing a lot lately is organizing. So I have these. These are boxes that have the binder in here, and these are old boxes. These are old binders from my husband's store. When he would, I think it was damaged, so he didn't use it anymore, the binder itself. And I take them when he doesn't want them anymore, and they make perfect holders for anything. So this isn't decorated yet. I have one that's decorated, and what I did was I divided the binder. So in here, upright like this, actually, I have all my 12 by 12 stencils, and they fit perfectly in here. And I kept them, I took the plastic away, but kept their original cardboard around them, all the ones from DecoArt. And I have a few from, the 12 by 12 ones, I think they're Crafters Workshop, I think they are. Yeah, I have a few from those as well too. Anyways, yeah, I took care of them, and I put them all. And the one that they're in is already covered up in paper. So I'll show you what I did with the binder itself. So this would be the binder itself, and the box that goes with this binder, because this binder fits into the box. I don't know if you guys have these here. I can't remember seeing them when I lived in Canada. Maybe you guys do, maybe you don't, maybe I've never noticed. So anyways, in here I have all my stencils. So, and they're all the stencils, even small stencils. See, I put them in here. These are letters, so I put the 1, 2, 3 feather, D, A, F, and then I start with the Andy Skinners, and this way they're much more organized. I can find them much more easier. And And yeah, so I have all them in here. A couple of small ones. I told you guys, I'm a stencil freak. I love stencils. I adore stencils. These are ones that I all had before I started with mixed media, and they were more or less stencils to do furnishings or even on fabric. I used to stencil a lot on fabric as well too. So these are the ones that I had already. This is from the Italian company. Another one from the Italian company. These are small ones. I did a piece of furniture. Actually, I have that piece of furniture here in the other room with this stencil. These are from Plaid. These are the ones that stick. And then these are my favorite ones of all time. They're not like the other ones that have a pattern, but they're from Debbie Mum. She does patchwork a lot, but she also started a line of these stencils and things, and these are going back years. I don't know if she does them anymore. Actually, not too long ago I was looking for any new stencils that she did, but she didn't have any. So, and they're kind of like a paper, but I've been coating them with glue, so that way they're not going to, you guys, when you stencil, the proper way to stencil would be a very dry brush. So it would be hard that these would get ruined because your brush is almost dry when you are stenciling. So yeah, these are all hers. These all came out of one binder, and I have the binder separate because they were on pages like this. So I had to, if I wanted to take them out of that binder because they were starting to be used, I had to protect them somehow. So I put them all in here. Then I have some of these, Bunny Wabbit, some Christmas ones that I found, and these are always cardboard as well too. They'll come in good use. This was a collection that I did of a home kind of encyclopedia, and they gave me all these stencils as well too. And these are other Debbie Mum stencils. These are smaller stencils to do other things. There's another one there. One is missing. I'm not sure where it is. Yeah. So I got all my stencils in here. Now, the one I just showed you, this one here, right here, I have the binder for that, and I have other things in there. And that's where I wanted to get at today. Okay, there we go. I'll just put this to the side. Actually, this binder fits perfectly in the drawer where I did have all my stencils, and it's perfect because they're still in that same drawer, but they're much more organized. I don't have to dig for them anymore. Okay, what was I looking for? This is it. There. Okay. So yeah, I've been organizing a lot. What I have been doing is labeling a lot of things, so that way I can, quickly look and find them. And it's working out perfect for me. I hated, doing a project and saying, I need ribbon. Oh my goodness, where is that ribbon now? Where can I find it? That's another thing I realized too, the ribbon. Actually, I did a video on it. So this is something that I wanted to talk to everybody about. And who is interested, I was thinking, because I would like to have other types of letters. So I fit all my letters in here. Actually, I have to put tape on some of them here so that way they don't come out. Yeah, because they're going to start coming out. You see that? Okay, this is because until now I hadn't gotten the binder in my hand, so I didn't notice. So these are letters that I had bought a long time ago. They're kind of like a very fine wood veneer, but they're already painted white. And I found this a very good way to organize all the letters I have. This is another type of letter that I've recently bought, and organize them in here like that. And let me see if the glare. Okay, another type of letters. This is from Tim Holtz die. So what I did want to know was, this is also from Tim Holtz die, I think, as well too, bigger letters. What I did want to know is if anybody, naturally we would have to exchange 2 pages, because on 1 page you can't fit all the letters unless they would be small letters. And you would, I wanted to exchange this type of alphabet pocket letter thing, if anybody is interested. So, you know, I have these, so if anybody's interested in any of these to do this pocket letter thing, yeah, you would have to have 2 pages definitely to do this. But yeah, I thought it was a cool idea to, you know, to anybody that has dies, you know, that can cut letters, and we can exchange. You know, you don't have this die and you have a die that I don't have. If anybody's interested, I'd be pleased to exchange with them. You know, we can just fold them up, and it wouldn't take, you know, we can put them in one of those little small bubble wrap envelopes, and it wouldn't cost too much. Anyways, in this is where I put my letters for now. I don't know if this is going to be their home, but for now I put them in here. And this is where I'm cutting all the stuff that I have. Let me see if I can find one here. So for years, yeah, here's one here. Let me pull it out so I can show you. For years I was collecting these magazines that had all different types of, you know, projects to do and things like that. Even, you know, a piece of furniture, they would show you how to, you know, how to decorate it and everything, and anything possible you could think of in the craft thing. So this is the way the magazine would come in, and you would get the pattern for any type of patterns that would be in this book, and you would get this huge sheet of, you know, anything that it had to do with. Like, it's big. It's about 1 yard by 3/4 of a yard wide, and these are big fish. So I thought, for now, I'm not going to cut them out. But this is what I've been doing. I've been cutting out things from these pages, and the magazines that I was collecting them since probably 92 or 93, up until about 5 years ago, maybe. Once in a while when I see them, I will buy them, but they were fantastic. They had the pattern paper, which I have, you know, put apart as well too. Actually, most of the pattern papers are in their magazine. I took these out because I have to start, you know, downsizing. So this is where I'm organizing as well too. The magazines might end up going in the garbage. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm crying about thinking about putting them in the garbage for now. But I used to love these magazines. Oh my goodness, I couldn't wait till I got mine to, you know, see what was in there and do something. And so this is all what I'm finding in the magazines, and this is what I've been doing. Just organizing. Sometimes I'll sit on my bed, watch a good movie, and start, like, I'm not cutting them precise. They're not cutting, I have so many pages of flowers. Here's are the ducks and animals and things like that, birds, more birds, books, pattern, music paper, pens, and things like that. I put them all in category. Butterflies, and this is kind of empty right now of butterflies. There's only one side, and these are different cards that people have sent me. These right here as well too. Fake money. In fact, I found another little box full of stuff that I have to put in here. Magazine cutouts. Look at these ones here. These are so cool. Let me bring this up. Look at how cool those are. And these, yeah, I'm finding them all over the place. So even inside the magazines, that's another thing that I have to look out for too, is looking carefully inside the magazine and seeing if there is something that I can get out of there. These Victorian kids, and just beautiful. Look at that. More Victorian. And I would like to share these because I have lots of doubles as well too. My niece was collecting these books as well too at a certain point. She doesn't have as much as I did. She had about 10 of them, 20 of them. And she gave them all to me, so I do have some doubles of, you know, some things that I have. These light bulbs, look at how cool these are to do a journal page. So yeah, so this way I'm much more organized. I open up the book, the binder here, and just go through it. Look at this one. There's some really cool stuff. These ones here. Can you see that? See, I don't want you guys to get the glare. I'm sorry about the lighting. So yeah, there's and this these ones here, like they're all pipes and nibs and eyeglasses and bottles of ink and pencils and magnifying glasses and scissors, and a whole bunch of really cute stuff that came out of these books. Fruits and vegetables, more fruits and vegetables. See, some of them I still even have to cut up, but I put them in their whole. Carnival, look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, my stencils were always in here, the old ones, in this binder. I had decorated that years ago to take care of my stencils. But this was actually because I saw Shannon Green first do it, and then I saw Deb doing it from Artseology, and it is a very cool way to take care of them. Actually, I love the way Shannon Green has her, where they would put the negatives for the pictures, and she has those borders in there. Those are really cool, but I can't find those here. So yeah, these are like kitchen stuff. I'm trying to organize them as best possible so that way it's easier to. And then I want to put tabs on the outside. But if I put tabs on the outside and then I stick this binder in that box, because the box is good. It helps it keep it on its feet. I can keep it here on, you know, in behind me, or put it on a shelf one day. And they do keep clean, dust free when they're inside the box. So that's a bonus. So if I put the tab here, they're going to stick out. They're not going to be, but I would like something to, you know, go quickly through them to find what I do need. More animals. See, I still have to organize the animals good, because there was some before as well too. Dogs, cats, cows. Look at them. Look at how cool these are. Fishies. Fishies on this side, fishies on that side. Okay, yeah, so some more nautical stuff. Some more nautical stuff here, and seashells. See that? Some more nautical stuff. There's even some lighthouses in behind here, and some big stuff as well too. See, this is where the seashell thing was in here. And this is some nautical stuff too that's really cool, and has this kind of rope. Some of them are big, like some of them you would probably never use on a journal page, but they're so pretty. I love them. Like, look at these. See? They're really pretty. So, like, see this one here? These are gorgeous. These, like, you can just directly do even picture frames out of these. Who likes the nautical theme? And I like this rope that was in with this nautical theme as well too. This isn't that cool? I wanted to build this once upon a time, but never got to it for my kids' room. Never got to that, and it was really cute. And that was in the magazine, like that. These are type of things that you would find in these magazines. No, actually, it was an Italian magazine. I was just going to say, I think it was an English magazine. It was an Italian magazine, because I remember meeting somebody that worked for this magazine company in Italy. Okay, there we go. And so, yeah, it goes on. These are things that I still have to cut out, because here you can see that they're mixed with flowers and then seashells on one side. This is, there's more, and I have more in another place too. Another nice pile of stuff that I have to go through. Yeah, so getting back. So, like, if anybody's interested, I would love to share. But I would have to do it on my time limit, because I have a couple of packs to send out first urgently. One that's been promised for a couple of years now, and I still have to get it out. And yeah, a couple of people that So, and right now money's really, really short. So there we go. Yeah, so the letters, if anybody is interested in trading with me, I think we could do like 2 letters for every pocket. What do you think? Don't know. Let me know. So is there anything else that I needed to show you guys? I'm looking around right now. I've been working on this again. I think this was one of my very first, no, it wasn't my very first video, but close to it. This was a wine box that we got here for Christmas. There was 2 bottles of wine. I closed the doors because the doors were open to show the wine, the white and the red wine. And I decorated it. So, and I did a video on this. This is a video that I did, and I used Venetian stucco to do this video, to do the tree trunk, to do the brickwork, to do all the stenciling here that I did. That's like kind of like 3D, I guess you would call it, is all done with Venetian stucco. And I did the winter side because I thought in the winter time I'll turn it around. So I've been painting it white here. I've been kind of adding more to it, like some scripture stamp and things like that. And then I want to make the birdie with do the birdie with glossy accents and put something in the center of these flowers, and then fill it up with rocks and use it as a door stopper, the way it is supposed to be. I'm trying to get these things out of my way and use them up. So yeah, and that's it, I think, you guys. I've been organizing a lot. Even fabrics. My niece brought me a whole bunch of fabrics again because she came. The one that moved to Germany. She was here in the summer again, and she went through more of her stuff that she still had here at my sister's house, and gave me some really cool clothing that I cut up in strips to actually, no, not all in strips. Some of them are left whole to use, and so I've been organizing that. And then, like I said, I've been trying to, figure out what I do want to do for my grandchild to be. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to open this up so that way you guys can look at something while I'm talking. I recently had a problem with, I'm not going to, you know what, I'm not going to mention names, where this problem came from, nothing at all whatsoever. So, before I start talking, guess where these are from? These are from hangers. You know when you buy clothes, and on the I don't know if you get the hangers there. We get the hangers here. They give us the hangers, on a suit or a dress or something. There's these tags that are engraved on the front of it. A hanger fell yesterday, and this popped off, and I go, oh crap! I said, look at that! I've never noticed that. These in canvases and things like that. They're really cool. They have this thing, if you want to do it in a journal page, you can cut it off. See there? There's this little whatchamacallit. So I went through the closet right away looking, and I found one, and I found one just to try popping it out, and it popped out perfectly. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, getting back to the discussion. How do I put this? Okay, I think we all do it. We all gossip. We all gossip. And I've, recently realized, not recently, it's been a few years that, somebody has opened my eyes about this and, telling me, especially I, in an older date, had gotten my confirmation, which I think you guys call christening, who is Catholic. I was pregnant with my son when I got my christening in '96, and doing, the catechist, I had to go to Sunday school, and doing the Sunday school, they make you realize lots of things, especially talking bad about people is a sin. It is. It's, you're going against the 10 Commandments. But let's leave religion out of this. It's plain wrong to do it. But what is worse about talking bad about somebody that's not there to defend themselves. What is worse, the people that are listening to you are worse than you, because in a certain sense, first of all, that person should say, stop talking bad about the person who's not here to defend themselves, number one. Number two, they already pick up an idea of that person that they probably don't even know. And it's not fair. It's not fair at all. And recently I've had this happen to me on my back. Somebody talking bad about me. And, you know, the only thing I can say to the people that listen to this person is shame on you. I'm sorry, but shame on you for, or believing her, or giving her even that, how could you say it? Sometimes I get so confused with Italian and English, and I forget the English words. But, how can I put this? For giving that person, you know, the time of day to talk bad about somebody else. So, you know, it's just an end of the video saying, don't talk bad about people. And more than that, don't listen to people that talk bad about other people. Because that person will be talking bad about you one day. And it'll be on your back. So, that's just, you know, something that we probably all know, but a little reminder. Yeah, a little reminder. And I have to remind myself all the time too. Well, you know, when I'm probably, especially with my sisters, probably. But yeah, you know, we shouldn't talk bad about other people. That we shouldn't, you know, when they're not there to defend themselves, and especially saying it to somebody else that doesn't know that person, and already, you know, picks up an idea of that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could I say? An example, a stupid example. Oh, guess what? Lucy never cleans her house. So I'm talking to Maria, and Maria already thinks, well, Lucy must be a pig. You know, this is just a little small example. It's a stupid example, but it's just a small example. So it's shame on the people that even listen to the other people that talk bad about people. So, yeah, that's my thought of the day, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was just a show and tell video, that's all. It was just, you know, I won't say the word. I'm sorry. They're making a whole bunch of noise, and it's better that I close because they're going to continue doing that. Oh no, they turned the motorcycle off. Okay. It happens a lot here. And actually, we have a kid that comes up and down the street. I don't mind because he's a kid, and I know that kid is being safe on these back roads, because ours is a back road. It's actually a private road. And he just does it for, you know, he'll go back and forth about 10 times. And it's a motorcycle that's one of those really loud motorcycles. I think one of the motorcycles would be that, it would be a mountain bike motorcycle. But yeah, when he starts going by back and forth, back and forth. But you know what? I don't mind because I know he's safe. He's not on the road, and he can't be on the road because he's probably not even of age. But they're letting him ride here on our street, and it can get really loud. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. I know I had something else to show you guys, and I can't remember what it is, but there'll be another video soon, actually. I have a couple of projects in mind, and so yeah, there'll be some videos coming up. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope I didn't, you know, offend anybody. And everybody have a great day. Bye.